wage slaves laboring under a wealthy class of elites. That's how Congressman Abercrombie describes what life on Guam could be like during the military buildup without his legislation to pay laborers on federal construction projects Hawaii wages and limiting the number of foreign workers involved. Senator Matt Rector, who lobbied Washington lawmakers in favor of the amendments this morning, praised Abercrombie, and Rector says he has included some of the congressman's remarks in a legislative resolution introduced today that backs Abercrombie's effort. He adds the resolution will be a litmus test to find out where local lawmakers stand on the bill.
Exciting. We'll find out how many of our colleagues actually stand by working people making decent wages. We'll find out how many of my colleagues don't want an extra $10 billion a year to come in, to come into our economy. Not a year, but an extra $10 billion to come into our economy. I mean, I'll tell you, that's something, it's just insane to me.
And Senator B.J. Cruz says he also backs the amendments.
I applaud Neil's introduction. I understand it's going to have some grave ramifications, but why is it that we can afford all the luxuries, but the people that are taking care of us and building our houses and our roads aren't going to be able to afford them?
But business interests on Guam are hoping to see the amendments defeat as the Defense Authorization Act, which passed in the House with the amendments attached last month, comes under Senate review. Guam Chamber of Commerce Chairman Frank Campillo.
We believe that as the process continues, not only in the House but also in the Senate, that these amendments could possibly be defeated or could significantly change the way how they've been initially proposed.
Campillo says that Abercrombie is touting the amendments as part of his run for governor of Hawaii in 2010, but he says the congressman is advancing his own political agenda at the expense of Guam's economic future.
The amendments evidently are going to make the movement of the Marines to Guam and the realignment of forces to Guam very difficult, and it's going to increase the cost of not only doing business in Guam for the firms that may contract with the United States military, but also for the local community.
Meanwhile, Senator Rector says he plans to hold a hearing on his resolution possibly as early as July 27th. Stefan, Sebastian, PNC News.